Hello, Silsco, it's Hubie here, and I'm here to review my steel deck that took 5th in states. So, let's get started. First off is 4 Bronzong. I remember the base for, if it wasn't obvious enough, the 3 Bronzong I have with their metal links. Come on. Oh, that was a weird noise. It lets me attach its steel energy from my discard pile to one of my benched Pokemon. It's really useful. Yeah, come on, focus. And then we have 2 Klefki. Basically used for Call for Family to get the more powerful Pokemon out. So, yeah, that's all it does, really. And then we have Heatran, in case someone runs Suicune, or in case I can't get anything better. He has powerful Steam Blast. So, yeah. I have not used him yet, though, so... next up is Full Art Skarmory EX. This I recently put in, that was after states, because I just like how he works. Joust getting rid of tools. It's always good. And then I have Full Art Kangaskhan. I know, he's not a steel type. This type. But if you get him on the first turn, his triple draw is really useful. It's draw 3 cards. That's all there is to it. And yeah. Also, it's possible for if someone was fire type. Next is the go-to steel type for when you're facing other EXs. Dialga with this Chrono Wind, letting EXs not attack, which is good. And next is Aggron EX, because Aggron is a good card, especially since he has a Mega Aggron, which is a whopping 120, which is able to take out Pyro in one hit, which is mostly why I have him when I'm facing Jacob. Is because the rest of these Pokemon are basics except for my Megas. And yes, I'm shaking on purpose. And next is Metagross EX, for the same reason, because he's not that impressive on his own. But he has Mega Metagross, which when he's fully charged, it does 10 more for his steel energy, so it does 140, or 170 when fully charged, since this is a mono steel deck. 170, yeah. And it's knock out most EXs and just attach one more and it knocks out even more EXs. And it's also for Pyroar. And next is Aegislash EX, which I have 3 of. I had 2 in states again, but I have 3 now, because I took out a couple of energy, because, you know, Bronzong stuff. But Mighty Shield is a great ability. It prevents attacks from Pokemon that have special energy attached to it. So that's like every deck that was at states ever. So they're really useful. They're mostly what carried me through states. And next is a couple of steel shelters for Hypnotoxic Laser and Toxicroak decks, which came out to be really handy. Because Hypnotoxic Laser is always known. Then Trevor, search for a Pokemon. That's that. He says that. And next is Pokemon Center Lady, heal 60 damage, since a lot of the steel types have a bit of HP, especially the Megas, you want to keep them full. And then Pokemon Fan Club for getting out the EXs, as you saw, a lot of them were EXs and basics. So if I have like a Mega in my hand, I'm obviously going to go for the basic version of it. No, that isn't. Tierno, just draw 2 cards. Simple. It's like a triple draw, but a support. Useful. And no oopsies. Next are 2 muscle bands. Muscle bands, which allow for a couple of energy less on either Aegislash or Metagross, because they just add 20 to damage, like their attacks do. And then after that is a couple of escape ropes, which I got from the packs that were from the States tournament, so I obviously didn't use these in the deck, but I'm pretty sure it's a big help if your opponent only runs 2 Pokemon. And yeah, you switch and they switch. And since a ton of them have a ton of retreat costs, like 4 or 3 for most of them, it's really useful. And next is Professor Juniper, just 1. I know, I don't have any more, but it's useful. Discard and draw 7, just a new hand, pretty much. It's also especially useful for gaining energy in your discard pile for Bronzong to use his ability. And yeah. Next is a couple of battle compressors for partially the same reason, to get energy into the discard pile, or possibly a supporter for a reason you'll see soon. Because I have Versus or VS Seeker, however you want to say it, supported from your discard pile to your hand. So it's 3 of any supporter in this deck, because I only run 1 of each supporter. Especially Trevor, that's really handy. And next is a couple of Trick Coin for Aggron or basic Metagross, or who's his face? Kangaskhan. And yeah, just flip a coin again and it's good. Yeah. Next is 3 Professor's Letters for getting energy into your hand, obviously. It's the best energy search item there is. And then there are a couple of switches, just switch Pokemon with the high retreat cost. And after that, 3 double colorless energy. You didn't see that, but yeah, it's since a lot of them have a bunch of colorless, especially Dialga, it's useful for him. And then we get to Shield Energy, which reduces damage by 10 and provides a Steel Energy, obviously, but it's useful. Just don't use it when you're going against other Aegislashes. And then comes, this is all energy, Steel Energy. And that's all, folks. Legend and Palkia Dialga say goodbye. Yeah, that's Palkia and Dialga. You just can't see Palkia. Now goodbye.